Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team, and I am making the watch list video for Monday, August the 5th. And today's actually a very special day. It's August 3rd. It's Tom Brady's 42nd birthday. So just want to say happy birthday to the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. It's a national holiday for me, so it's very hard for me to be doing work today. But no, I'm just kidding. It is kind of a national holiday for me, but I already made the watch list for Monday, so I was just gonna do the alerts and show you why I picked the stocks that I did, just because, but you can see I have the S&P futures pulled up and it's a little crazy right now, so it would have taken a longer time for me to just go through a list of stocks, and that would have been like a long video. So I just decided to make the video after the fact because I made the watch list yesterday while at work, but I couldn't make the video at work because I kept getting interrupted. So here is a little pared down watch list video. So we can see that the moving averages, the 9 and 20, are pinched and they look like they're about to make a bearish cross on the daily of the futures. But you can see that this 50 SMA is a really strong support level right now. It closed above it. It couldn't break below it. So we'll just have to wait and see how this moving average cross affects this support right here and if it continues down. Now, I don't know if you guys paid attention to the live stream or the Facebook Live that Lucian did on Thursday evening when he was talking about how the charts had already been predicating this move coming. So it wasn't a shock, but you can see right here that it even had a double top. So it double topped, which is a bearish reversal pattern. And like the chart that he posted, I believe he posted the monthly. Yes, he did the monthly. You can see this gravestone doji, which is a bearish reversal signal, or it's also a little bit of an evening-ish star, but more of like a gravestone. So this is a bearish reversal on the monthly. So you knew that this was, oh, how did I do that? I don't even know. So, whoa. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I don't even know how that happened, but you can see it was a bearish reversal on the monthly with the double top on the daily. So it's no surprise that the market has headed downwards. So you just had to be aware of that. So let's get into the day trade watch list. I could only find 4 stocks. So BGFV, and we'll see if I remember why I picked them. Okay, so we did have a moving average cross, a bullish moving average cross on the daily. So we'll have to contend with that 250 resistance, and it's also a cup on the hourly. So if it can get above that 250, it is going to have resistance around 307 at that 200 SMA. Oh, my tummy's growling. I kind of just woke up, but I have a busy day today, so I've got to get a move on. I don't like having to do things on Saturdays. It's my one day off. Okay, so cup on hourly. So I'm just going to say MA, which is moving average, because I don't have a ton of room. Crossover on daily. Watch for resistance around 200 SMA on daily. Let's see, do bullish. Okay, so that is for BGFV. Let's take a look at PXLW. Okay, so you can see it's sort of this little cup pattern. Could also potentially be a double top, but there's a reason why I put this on here. It is this bull flag right here on the hourly. It's not overextended. It did have earnings, which I'm not a big fan of playing stocks right around their earnings time. But you can see cup, and it's got, if it can break above this 335, it's got room up to that 360. And I really like that. It was a perfection of a bull flag on the hourly. Bull flag on hourly, cup on daily, watch. Oops, for resistance around, oh, it's the 200, 200. I'm still asleep, I think. 200 SMA on daily. So that's PXLW. Let's take a look at REFR. Okay, so you can see bull flag, it broke out. So look for a potential continuation. You can almost see sort of this triple bottom pattern too on the daily. Let's take a look at the hourly. You can see this like big bull flag and it's breaking out. So it's a triple bottom with a bull flag. And it's got resistance. Let's see. Oh yeah, and look at that cup and handle on the weekly. It's got resistance at $5. So it's triple bottom and bull flag on daily. Watch for resistance around $5. Okay, ITHUF is our last one. Let's take a look at the hourly. Okay, now I'm like, I don't know why I picked this one. That was so long ago. That was yesterday. I went to a concert on Thursday night and I realized that I'm way too old to go to Thursday night concerts because it didn't get over till 11 and then I didn't get home till close to midnight. And I just like dragged all day yesterday. I just can't do it anymore. Once you get in your 30s, you just can't do it anymore. Okay, so this one, it's a little bit of a double bottom on this one, and it did break above the 20 it closed, and then it's got room up to this 50. So if it can get above 290, which is that moving average on the hourly chart. Double bottom-ish, because it's not perfection on daily. If price can break above 290, watch for resistance around, is it the 50? Yes, 50 SMA on daily. Okay, so that is going to be our day trade watch list for Monday. The reason why there was only 4 stocks, even though you can see on this scan there were lots of stocks, because the market has been so crazy this week where it was up and then it just sort of went down, even though it was expected. It made stocks have some really not great setups. And so it's hard to trade if you don't find a good setup and you can't force it. I'm not going to force a stock onto the watch list just so you guys have stocks to look at, because then if you take a trade and it's a bad one because it wasn't a good setup, then you guys aren't going to be very happy with me and we don't want that. So that is why there are only 4 stocks. So let's take a look at the swing trade. So I'm actually surprised I found 3 stocks that I liked on the swing trade, because swing trading right now with the market up and down, I just feel like swing trading in general is not the greatest unless it's like an overnight hold, but it's not my favorite thing right now. So I picked Home Depot as a bearish play because you can see double top right here. It's like almost a perfect M, so it's a double top, and if it breaks below this this like 250 mark, it's got room, or 209 mark, it's got room down to like 209, then this 50 SMA, so it's got some room to move down, and I believe there was a bear flagging situation going on. So yeah, you can see bear flag, and it's sort of this double top right here too on the hourly. So And it's this doji candle of indecision, so it could maybe head up, but it's rejecting off of that EMA there. Double top on daily. Watch for support around 209 and 50 SMA on daily. All right, so that was why I chose Home Depot. So let's look at BA. So for Boeing, it's got a tweezer bottoms, and I love a good tweezer bottom. It's wonderful. So it's got tweezer bottom. It's got resistance at this 251, and then this, actually, it's got resistance at the 9, and then this 251. So I love a good tweezer bottom. Those are my friends. They always work for me. Good grief, I'm having hard times. Get it together, Angel. I haven't had my coffee yet. And I'm making a one of those pain à chocolats, the chocolate pastries. I spent some time in France in 2011, and I love all things French pastry like. And I love, love, love to be in the kitchen. I love to cook. I love to do all of that. So, making myself a little fancy breakfast. Gonna have a cold brew, and I make my own cold brew homemade because I save lots and lots of money. I will go to Starbucks like once a week when I go to church on Sundays because I'm typically running late. So, I prefer my sleep to getting up. So, that's when I will run through Starbucks and I'll pre order, but most of the time I just make like a not that you guys care, but I make like a pitcher of cold brew, and since I'm the only one, it just lasts like a couple weeks and it's great. So, back to stocks, but I need to go actually stick that in the oven. So yeah, I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna go stick that in the oven, then I will be back. Okay, let me just make sure that unpaused. Yes, okay. So tweezer bottom on daily. Watch for resistance around. Wait, was it which SMA or EMA? 9. 9 EMA on daily and 351. I'll just say 351 instead of 351.29 is close enough. Okay, so and then GPS, because I wanted to give you a lease. Oh, so this one is also going to be a bearish play because you can see it's the beginning of a bear flag. It's got support around $17. And then, let's see, I don't see anything else. Let me go look at the weekly. $17 again. You can see it's bear flagging on the weekly. Let's see what's, and then 15, so like 17 and 15. And it's only $18 right now, so I just wanted to give you guys a stock that wasn't as expensive as the other two. If you like to trade options, I just like the more expensive stocks because they're more volatile. I feel like, especially for my style of trading, I like to day trade options, so I want it to move like $3, $4, $5, and $6 every day because then I can make cha-ching. And who wants to make money trading? Me and everybody. So bear flag forming. Did I spell forming? I did. Forming on daily. Watch for support around $17 and $15. And that is going to be the watch list for Monday. Oh, it's Gap. GPS is Gap. I wonder if Lucian hasn't been shopping as much lately, so maybe that's why Gap's stock is tanking. Lucian, you might need to go help Gap out a little bit. So that is going to be the watch list for Monday. Hope you guys didn't mind my little personal ramblings. I just think it's kind of fun just to add something in there so that it's not like I'm a robot. I did see a comment that they thought the Bullish Bears were uh, artificial intelligence because they never saw a face behind it. So just a little something personal. I mean, Tom Brady's birthday is today. I'm making myself a chocolate croissant. I'm gonna have cold brew. I've got to clean the house because my brother-in-law is coming in for a few weeks, and then I'm gonna go get a mani-pedi. I'm gonna treat myself. So there's also some really good, exciting things. If you don't have a busy day like me today, you can head right over here. I mean, if you guys want to come clean my apartment, feel free. I would really, really appreciate that because I don't want to clean. Does anyone ever, though? So, anyways, I gotta stop rambling. If you are not a member over here, we've actually added some things. Let me see if Lucian added my list yet. No, he hasn't. So we have a technology stocks list coming, and I'm actually working on a consumer staples stocks list, and these are actually super great. So we know how much people love pot stocks actually, because I think I saw ACB, which is a pot stock, was on the scanner, but it didn't have any good setups. And you can actually just head right down here, and there's a list of popular penny stocks, Canadian pot stocks, and larger cap pot stocks that you can look at. So let's just say, oh, I'll buy one. Let's just pull up VAPI. Let's say I want to trade VAPI on Monday. If this has a good setup, I might just throw this on. It does not have a good setup, but let's just say that it did, then that's something I could trade, or I can keep an eye on it because you can see it has a history of pumping and dumping. It just looks like the sector might not be running right now, but we've got that for the pot stocks, Bitcoin, gold, oil, and then maybe today, depending on what he's doing, or Monday, Lucian will be adding the technology stocks. So we'll have the tech sector list, and then we have our real-time trade alerts, and then the trade alert setups, which I just did. So the real-time alerts is our private Twitter, and Tim and Signet, when he's not busy with his family emergency, will post entries and exits into trades that they're getting into, and then you can actually go to YouTube and watch the recap videos that they make when they close it out and how much profit they made. And so if you follow them in and out, like they've been making like 100%, 150% profit, 95% profits. You can make some pretty good profits with these real-time alerts, and they're the larger stocks, they're options, so it's much harder to pump than these trade alert setups, and you know we're not a stock pumping service. And also, if you have not subscribed yet, you should, because then you get access to our day trade and swing trade room. In our day trade room, they're streaming there every day. Our swing trade room is, I think, every other day for right now, and they do futures in there. And then we have our courses, and we've got the beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then our candlestick courses. And then we've added something yesterday under investing. So it's got the tools, and we've got our scanners right here. Then we have trading apps. So these are apps that you can use on your phone. And then we've got a ton of different brokers. So if you actually click on here, you can get a review of some of the most popular online brokers for you. If you don't want to use Thinkorswim, if you want to use something else, CMEG, if you want to use them because you don't want to deal with a PDT rule, DOS Trader, Interactive Brokers, E-Trade, so all of that, you can check out why you should take a look at them. So we're just adding lots and lots and lots of great content for you guys. So if you aren't a member, you should be. And you can see we're cheaper than a Big Mac and better for you, because trading is a skill that if you take the time to learn, and it does take time, it's not some thing that is going to happen quickly, and you can't just follow people in and out of trades. If you're looking to get rich quick, then you're probably going to lose your money. And I have found that people aren't willing to put in the time it takes to learn how to trade. And it's just like becoming a doctor. You wouldn't want somebody who wanted to do surgery right away and not go through the years of training it takes to become a good surgeon. You wouldn't want a mechanic that does that either, because then your car is going to be worse and you're going to end up having to either get a new one or just pay a ton of money to get your current one fixed. And so trading is a lot like that. And if you approach it in that way, then you have a better success rate and then you're willing to stick it out longer. So we do offer a 2 week free trial on our monthly membership. So you can try us out for 2 weeks. If you don't like us, cancel before 2 weeks. No harm, no foul. Otherwise, you'll start getting charged. And then if you sign up for a yearly membership, you get access to our next level training library. And Signet does a lot of stuff in there. And if you've ever seen any of his live streams on the Swing Trade Room, you know what a genius he is. And so he has a ton of good content in along with Creed and Dan and Lucian and all of them in that next level training library. And you can really take your, especially your options trading to the next level. And options allow you to make money whether the market is up, down, or trading sideways. And options also have strategies where they limit your risk and you kind of always can turn some sort of profit somehow. So that's why I adore options trading. I love to do it. And it took me a, a couple years to really get the hang of it, but once I did, it's amazing and you just get to trade these expensive stocks without putting out all that money. And then you have, because they're more complicated, you have the ability to lose a lot more, but you also have the ability to profit a lot more than if you just buy and sell stocks. So it's just you have to be willing to put in the time and the effort. And I have found that people just aren't willing to do that. But if you are, it's totally and completely worth it. So, I mean, today is Saturday. You can start coming over here and you can take our basic options course. Then you can go into our advanced, maybe, options course. So just totally do it. It's totally worth it. And our courses are free. So you can't beat that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and happy birthday to the GOAT, Tom Brady. May you win your 7th Super Bowl this year and may all of my new 6 Super Bowl ring gear be out of date come next year. And I hope you guys have a great, great weekend and I will see y'all later.